Now to a CBS News Chicago investigation. New concerns about the legal system in Cook County after a woman was set on fire on the CTA Blue Line. We are pushing for answers about why that suspect was not already behind bars. CBS News Chicago investigator Megan DeMar here. And Megan, I know you were looking into what's gotten a lot of attention here, which is that electronic monitoring system that ideally should have already been tracking Lawrence Reed.
Right, Marie. So back in April, the Cook County Sheriff stopped accepting participants in their electronic monitoring program, shifting all new cases to the office of the chief judge, even though they don't have law enforcement powers. And that is the issue that many critics are now pointing to.
On a GoFundMe page, 26-year-old Bethany McGee's family shared photos and an update that she's still hospitalized for the severe burns she sustained on November 17th. That's when federal prosecutors say McGee was minding her own business on an O'Hare-bound Blue Line train around 9 p.m. when this man, 50-year-old Lawrence Reed, came up to her and set her on fire with no provocation whatsoever. We've discovered Reed was previously arrested over 70 times and was on an ankle monitor with a curfew after an alleged violent attack in August on a social worker at a psychiatric hospital. For that case, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office asked for Reed to be detained, strongly objecting to electronic monitoring. But a judge disagreed and ordered him on EM.
If you're putting a violent offender on electronic monitoring, we believe that you are endangering the public by doing so.
It's a position that Cook County State's Attorney Eileen O'Neill Burke has ordered all of her prosecutors to take, as she explained to me in a sit-down interview in September. O'Neill Burke said that's because when a suspect violates the terms of their monitoring, it's not like pretrial services can just go pick them up.
The personnel that monitor it are not law enforcement.
Court records obtained by the CBS News Chicago investigators show Reed violated his EM at least 5 times in the days prior to the attack on McGee, including the day it happened. But nothing happened to him. The violations were documented, but now that the system is no longer under the sheriff, the process requires several steps to get the information in front of a judge, and the deadline would have been Reed's next scheduled court date.
This is not something I embrace readily.
Chief Judge Timothy Evans predicted this issue more than a year ago during a county budget hearing, saying court-run electronic monitoring can't match the level of oversight provided by law enforcement.
When a similar person is in a home on electronic monitoring under the court system, they are not in custody, they are not detained.
Last year, Cook County Board President Toni Preckwinkle told us her administration had advocated for this new EM since 2022 with the goals of equity, safety, and fiscal responsibility. Preckwinkle's office declined our request for an interview when we asked if there had been a formal review of how this EM system is working and whether any changes had been considered prior to or in light of the Lawrence Reed case.
Preckwinkle's office responded today saying they've met regularly to ensure a successful transition and to troubleshoot any issues. They also pointed to the chief judge's previously issued statement on this. We have that included in our website. We could just click this story.
Okay, we'll find it there. Megan, thank you.